Hello everyone, let's practice IELTS Writing Module.
Here in General Writing we have two tasks. Let's begin with Task 1, Letter Writing. You should spend about 20 minutes on this task. You are planning to study English at a college in an English-speaking country. You would like some information about their courses. Write a letter to the college. In your letter, ask about the course they offer. Ask about the cost of the course. Say what kind of accommodation you want in the college hostel. Write at least 150 words. You do not need to write any addresses. Begin your letter as follows. Dear Sir or Madam. This is a formal letter because you are writing to a college. You do not know the person personally. The opening is, Dear Sir or Madam. Purpose of the letter. You are planning to study English and want information from the college. You must cover all 3 bullet points. Point 1. Ask about the course they offer. You should ask things like, what English courses are available? Course level, general, academic, intensive, exam preparation. Duration of the course. Start dates. Class hours per week. Point 2. Ask about the cost of the course. You can ask about total tuition fees, registration enrollment fees, any extra costs, books, exams, materials, payment options or installments. Point 3. Accommodation in the college hostel. You must say what kind of accommodation you want, for example, single or shared room, ensuite or shared bathroom, meal plan, self-catering meals included, quiet room, student-friendly environment. Now let's see a sample answer of the task 1. Dear Sir or Madam. I am writing to inquire about the English language courses offered at your college, as I am planning to study in an English-speaking country in the near future. Firstly, I would like to know more about the English courses available for international students. In particular, I am interested in an intensive course that focuses on improving speaking, listening, reading, and writing skills. I would appreciate it if you could provide details regarding course duration, entry requirements, and available start dates. Secondly, could you please inform me about the cost of the course? I would like to know the total tuition fees, as well as any additional charges such as registration fees, study materials, or examination costs. Information about payment methods would also be helpful. Finally, I would like to inquire about accommodation in the college hostel. I prefer a single room in a quiet environment, with access to basic facilities such as a shared kitchen and laundry services. Please let me know whether meals are included and if accommodation is available for the full duration of the course. I look forward to receiving your response at your earliest convenience. Yours faithfully, Sindhu Varma. Next, task 2. Let's examine the question carefully. You should spend about 40 minutes on this task. Most large companies nowadays operate multinationally. To what extent do multinational companies have responsibility toward local communities in which they operate? Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. Write at least 250 words. Question is an opinion essay, requiring you to evaluate the degree of responsibility multinational companies, MNCs, hold toward local communities where they operate. Key points students must include. 1. Social, fair wages and employee training prevent exploitation, as seen in the tragic Rana Plaza disaster, while creating a loyal workforce that boosts company productivity. 2. Environmental, sustainable practices prevent ecological damage, such as the Shell Nigeria oil spills, while ensuring companies maintain long-term operational viability. 3. Mutual benefit, corporate responsibility serves as good business practice by reducing consumer boycotts and avoiding stringent government regulations. Let's see a sample essay answer. It is true that, in this era of globalization, most large companies operate outside the confines of national borders. While it is necessary that companies maximize their profits, This must not be at the expense of the welfare of the people in areas where these companies are based. From a social perspective, multinational enterprises should provide jobs for local people and ensure that workers and their families have adequate salaries and access to health and education services. The horrors of the Industrial Revolution in Europe and America must be avoided: child labor, starvation wages, and unhealthy working conditions. It is also in the self-interest of multinational firms to employ a healthy and educated workforce. Physically fit workers are more productive and mentally alert to the importance of health and safety at work. Finally, an educated workforce gives the company more flexibility, as skilled employees can be switched from one task to another to meet production requirements, as in the case of car assembly plants like Ford or Nissan. From an environmental perspective, multinational firms must safeguard the natural resources of the area in which they operate. Local communities may traditionally depend on such resources for their survival. Irresponsible oil extraction by firms such as Shell or Texaco, for example, may result in oil spills which devastate the local fishing industry, as incidents in Alaska have shown. Similarly, unsustainable logging of timber for construction or paper manufacture may have serious effects on local farmers due to resultant soil erosion. Thus, it is essential to reinvest corporate profits into schemes to prevent pollution and to guarantee the long-term prosperity of local communities. In conclusion, multinational companies have a moral duty and a practical interest in improving the quality of life of the local communities in which they conduct their operations. Now it's your turn to share your response. Comment below with your answer, and I'll provide the band score along with improvement tips. Thanks for watching and follow us for more videos.